Hello, gorgeous people. How are you? Well, today I want to talk about the recent retreat in Avila, the ayahuasca retreat. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I'm just back. I've got to say that I'm still a little bit out of body. I feel my body's here and I'm just about there, but it's gradually coming back. It was a very, very intense weekend for me, especially on the second night. The medicine was very, very, very strong. It lasted a long time, and I was given some beautiful messages of strength and hope, and that everything's going to be okay, which was nice. And I was given a rekindling of my faith. And I'm not talking about faith in God. I'm not talking about faith in higher things. I'm talking about my faith in people that lately has been damaged because of the ridiculous things that are happening. But the truth of the matter is, it was never people, because people are lovely. It was the people who rule us. And I use the word rule because we don't really seem to have a choice in what happens. Everybody I hear says we don't want that to happen. And yet all of the politicians I hear them say, we do want that to happen. So that's where we are. So it was kind of losing my faith, but now I've got it back. And the session on the Saturday night was all about me finding my lion heart again, the strength to go forward, and that's what I've got now. So I'm going to leave you with some interviews that I did with some beautiful people. Thank you to everybody who did the interviews, and also thank you to the shaman Manuel, who always leads a beautiful ceremony. Thank you to the people who helped Manuel as well, Kike, Alessia, and to everybody that was on the retreat. It was a beautiful, beautiful time. I'll see you all later. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So, tell me, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Alessia. I'm from Italy. I'm living in Switzerland.
Okay, right. And Alessia, this isn't your first time with ayahuasca, no?
It's not my first time. Yeah.
How long have you been using and having the ayahuasca experience?
So I meet ayahuasca, I think 9 years ago, the first time in Italy. I've been in my psychotherapy school, so with all my colleagues, psychologists. We did the first experience with ayahuasca in that school.
Okay.
So it was with a Brazilian shaman. He did a syncretism ceremony. So with a mix of traditions from Brazil, Afro-Brazilian traditions, and then Santo Daime. So it was my first experience.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So, tell me, what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Carlos and I am coming from Tenerife.
Oh, Tenerife. Okay. Carlos, is this your first time with ayahuasca?
First time.
Oh, wow. Okay. And how was your first time experience?
There are no words, because it's beyond the mind. So I'd say it's wonderful, lovely. Also tough, challenging.
You had a tough night on Friday, didn't you?
On Friday, it was a lot of purge, vomiting.
Yeah.
A lot. And last night was totally different.
Yeah.
Story.
Yeah.
It feels like the second night is a continuation of the first one.
Sure. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, so who are we with? What's your name?
My name is Nicole, Abuela Nicole, what means grandmother Nicole.
Grandmother Nicole. Okay. And where are you from originally?
I'm from Colombia, but I live in Holland.
In Holland, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, big change in culture, I suppose. So, Nicole, tell me why do you come to ayahuasca retreats?
Oh, well, I started like 12 years ago. And for me, there is a life before ayahuasca and a life after. It changes my whole world, my inner world,
Sure.
actually.
And what would you say were the top two changes that have happened for you?
Living without fear and glory and joy in my life.
Super. Hello, good morning.
Hi.
So tell me, what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Laura. I am from Spain. I live in a little village of Toledo.
Oh, Toledo, how lovely. Is this your first time with ayahuasca?
No.
No. How many times have you done ayahuasca?
I can't tell, but more or less like 10 or 12.
Oh,
more or
wow.
less.
So quite a lot, yeah? How many years have you been coming to ayahuasca?
Like more or less 7 years.
7 years, wow. Okay. And why do you keep coming back?
Because it's an experience that gives me clarity, cleans my body, cleans my soul, cleans my heart, it clarifies my mind. It's like I can focus in what is important to me and I need it. So from time to time I need to do it.
Fantastic.
It's a good tool for me
Yeah.
in my life.
What brings you back to ayahuasca?
So, my studies in psychotherapy, I remember that I was interested in studies about a state of consciousness, non-ordinary state of consciousness, and then someone told me about ayahuasca. I was scared at the beginning, but then trying this in my school, in my psychotherapy school, for me it was a good experience. So I think it's my psychotherapy studies that bring me there.
Okay. And what made you come to ayahuasca? Why ayahuasca?
I don't know. I think it's something inside, asking for love, for an understanding of the world, my life. So a longing for happiness.
Yeah. Why do you continue? Because you've been doing it for 12 years. Does it not have a job and then finish? Or why do you keep coming back?
I already pension. I'm already pensioned.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm retired.
Retired.
Yeah.
I'm already retired. And 4 years ago, I thought there must be more in life than the work I'm doing. I was very happy with my work, but it was done. I felt like I needed to change my life, to go more deeper into the change I was already making. So I don't work. I remember my colleague said to me, "Oh, you're retiring, but you're still so young, and you will miss your job. What are you going to do?" And I said, "I don't know, but I know it's very important. I don't know what it is, but it's very important." And 4 years later now, I understand the mission of my life. to live full of joy, happiness, peace, love. And by doing that, awakening my brothers and sisters that I love so much.
Yeah. And has ayahuasca changed your life?
For sure. For sure.
In what way?
I think the plant has shown me things that I nunca las hubiera visto. Maybe I will never.
See, I would never have seen.
Yes, I will never see in that way, so deeply, so true. Also, the plant has cleaned my body and has helped me.
It's okay.
The first time I take ayahuasca is because I had an addiction.
Okay.
So she took away my addiction.
Fantastic.
I always be very grateful with the plant.
Fantastic, fantastic. But there's a lot more to you than just your studies. You play and sing during the ceremonies, yes?
Yeah, also, yeah. But I start to play medicine music, I think 1 year before meeting ayahuasca. So I can say that my music school and my singing school, it's in ayahuasca ceremonies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say maybe the top two things that ayahuasca has done for you? What has it given you?
Good question. I think she learned me about humanity, about being we can say a better human with the others. So building communities. For me, ayahuasca, it's about building communities. It's about sitting in a circle and staying together with other human beings and nourishing qualities, human qualities like compassion, like solidarity.
Yeah.
Solidarity and compassion, solidarity and brotherhood, sisterhood. It's about building a new society on these qualities.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is your first time, obviously you're coming to Spain. Were you scared on Friday?
Yeah. I'd say nervous. I was also scared because to vomit for me is very hard. So I was afraid of vomiting. And the first night was...
It was a big one, wasn't it?
a big one.
And not everybody vomits. But obviously it was your turn.
Yeah, the second night didn't vomit.
No,
Not at all.
Okay. I mean, it's viewed as a cleanse, like a way of you just cleansing and getting. Often it's linked to getting emotions out and things like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that you might do this again?
I would love to. At least to have an encounter with the wisdom every year, or I cannot do this every month.
Sure.
I need to integrate now.
If somebody was thinking about ayahuasca, or maybe a little worried about it, or not sure, what advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, I understand that people would be terrified because I was as well. I never in my life used anything, no smoking, no drugs, just a little bit alcohol. And drugs was something like, and for me, ayahuasca was also drug. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But the master plant was calling me all the time. And then the first time came, I was really nervous, excited, and what will it bring? But I was convinced. And I think that is very important that you feel this, to be convinced from your inner. Then you can give place to the call.
What is your favorite part of the ceremony?
I don't know. I love the music and the presence of the people which are in the ceremony. And well, when I connect with my heart, with my love, with my seres queridos,
Loved ones.
loved ones, and I realize that's the most important, and I can take my mind a little
Sure.
away.
Sure.
And
In the previous interviews, lots of people have talked about the loss of fear or the reduction of fear. Ayahuasca takes away a lot of the fear. Have you experienced that?
ayahuasca takes away.
Takes away.
Yeah, I remember. I can explain my experience about a personal process.
Sure.
I remember that I've been a very shy child, a very shy girl. I had a very big problem about speaking in public. I had problems in school when I had to do exams. I cannot speak. So I had I don't know how to say in English.
A block.
Aphonia, when you don't have voice
Uh-huh.
to speak. And so I had, we can say it's a fear about the judgment of the other, the fear of express you. And with ayahuasca and also with singing, because the medicine for me that goes with ayahuasca always, it's the medicine of the music, of the voice, of the singing. So that makes me go through this fear, and now I'm singing in my life. So I can find my true place in the world, like I say.
Sure.
This.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's been a real pleasure to be able to be with you and to sing with you in the ceremony. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
I hope to
Gordon.
see you again in the future.
Me too.
You know, have you had any particular understanding or message this weekend that's important for you?
Many. Be aware and laugh with my mind. To realize the limitations of the mind and how it wants to grab everything and to have an argument or an opinion about everything, and everything has to match under one category. And it was very funny and fun and funny
Uh-huh.
to be able to stay there and understand that.
Sure. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much for spending some time with us, and I hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you.
Take care. For people that are maybe thinking about doing ayahuasca, what advice would you give them?
When you feel it's your moment, find a good person to do it and do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Do it when you feel comfortable, brave, prepared, and entrégate.
Hand yourself over.
Yeah,
Okay.
with a good person, with a good shaman,
Yeah.
like Manuel.
Okay. Yeah, like Manuel. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Laura. I really appreciate you taking the time, and you've done so well speaking in English as well.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And the first time was really heavy for me. It was like dying and rebirth. And in one session, it happened 3 times. dying and rebirth, dying and rebirth. And I said, there is something that has to die, I don't know, but I will rebirth again.
Sure.
So I understand all the fears. But if the call is strong enough, just go for it.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Nicole. And I hope to see you in the future. I'm sure I will.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. Okay.